Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to run you through what to expect at a lip blush tattoo appointment because people often wonder how it's going to go. So follow along while I break it down for you. Okay, so when you come in for your lip blush tattoo appointment, I always invite you to bring colors with you that are kind of your go-to day-to-day lip shades. So it can be a lip liner, a lipstick, a lip gloss, just something to give me an idea of the overall tonality that you're looking for. Some people like nudes, peaches, berries, things like that. So it gives me an idea of what direction to go in when helping you choose the color. Then we'll get you down, we'll take some pictures so we can send you a before and after video. I will gently exfoliate the lips and put your numbing cream on. Your numbing cream sits on for about 15 to 20 minutes, which is plenty of time to get you nice and numb and super comfortable for the procedure. While you're numbing, I'm going to be doing my little mixing magic, trying to find that right tone for you. And I'll be swatching it on you as well so you can see it and have approval before we do any shaping. Once we have the color selected and you're nice and numb, we will shape out your lips. We never overline the lips because if you overline the lips, the tissue around the lips is going to take quite different, and it can kind of look like you drank some Kool-Aid and it's stained around the mouth. It's not so pretty. So we will shape your lips out, working within your natural lip shape, just enhancing what you naturally have, restoring that vermilion border, which often shrinks as we age. And then you get to see that lip shape for approval as well before we get started. So once you've approved the shape, you've approved the color, we get to work. Now the actual tattoo portion is about an hour. I do invite you to bring ear pods, and you can listen to a podcast or music, or you can just hang out and listen to our studio music while I do my thing. Everyone finds it super comfortable. I even have clients falling asleep at times, oddly enough. So it's a really comfortable procedure. Now, afterwards, you might have mild to moderate swelling. It is normal to have a tiny bit of swelling. There are the odd clients who end up with cartoon swelling. And I don't know who that's going to be because it's going to depend on your individual histamine response. So some of my clients do like to take an antihistamine before their appointment, which can help reduce the swell. But most people have mild to moderate. They find they can return to daily activities right away. But if you are self-conscious about the swell, you may want to plan on just heading home and kind of chilling out there while you let that swell come down for the next 24 hours. Now, once the swell goes down, the color is still going to be very vibrant and intense for the first couple days of healing. So most people find they can go back to work the next day. It's just going to look like they're wearing lipstick with their ointment on. It just kind of looks like a little bit of a gloss. So it's actually not too bad. It can be a little bit terrifying for clients first thing in the morning when they wake up and have no other makeup on, and it just looks like they slept in their lipstick overnight. So the morning can be a little bit intimidating, but most of my clients find when they get dressed for the day, put on their makeup, they find that it kind of balances out, and that intense look is really only for the first couple of days. Now, around days 3 and 4 is when you might get some mild peeling and sloughing as that first layer of skin comes off as it's healing. So people can find that to be a little bit of an awkward stage. So I usually will recommend to my clients that if they're going to be self-conscious about the peeling stage, to get their lip blush done on a Wednesday, because then they can go back to work Thursday, Friday and just have that nice lipstick look. And then the peeling will generally happen on the weekends. Most of my clients find that around day 5, the peeling is done. I do tell my clients to plan on about 7 days of healing, and we can talk about aftercare in another video. Now, after that initial stage of peeling, the lip blush can look a little bit light. So we usually say in our industry, the lip blush tends to go too bright, too light, just right. So as you're healing and all those layers of skin continue to heal, you're going to see that color bloom back. So you really won't know your final end result for a few weeks, but it is still going to look amazing. It just might be a little bit lighter in that initial stage of peeling, and then you'll see that vibrant, nice color come back. Now, once you're healed, you'll come back about 6 weeks later. Some of my clients like to push it a little bit longer, and then we'll do your touch-up appointment. So this is just kind of our fine-tuning chef's kiss appointment. We can always adjust and tweak the tone a tiny bit if we need to, like if you want to be a little cooler or a little warmer, or we can just redefine the edges or just make sure that we reinforce everything so that it's going to last you for about 2 to 3 years after that. Now, one thing to consider is if you've ever had a cold sore, even if you get them infrequently on your lips. I do have the odd client that gets cold sores, and we can still do the lip blush tattoo appointment, But typically when you get cold sores, the virus lives in those nerve bundles on the lips, and they lay dormant until there's some sort of injury or irritation, which can waken that cold sore up. So with lip blushing, we do recommend that you talk to your doctor, of course, but we always recommend discussing doing a course of an antiviral, such as a cyclovir or Valtrex, typically the day before, the day of, the day after, and this can help prevent a cold sore outbreak from lip tattooing. Obviously, there's no guarantee, and we always recommend talking to your doctor before taking any medications. So now you know what to expect at your lip blush appointment. If you're ready to book your appointment, come see me. I have 2 other artists that work alongside me that are very talented at lip blush. You can also book a free consultation if you'd like to discuss things further in person.